Hi, it's Melissa with Wanderlust with Melissa and Brian. I am at Barcelo Maya Palace, checking out this beautiful resort. It's just me on this trip. Hope the lighting's okay. Brian, my cameraman and setup guy, is at home, taking care of Snoopy. I have been in Cancun for two nights now. I started at Barcelo Maya Palace, which is where I'm checking out from today. I wanted to go over my thoughts about this resort before I moved on to a different resort. Let's talk about the room. It was beautiful. It had two nice, comfortable beds, lots of pillows, two couches on either side. I'm sitting on one of those right now. And there's a balcony overlooking. My room overlooked the pool, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Plenty of room, just really comfortable. The AC works great. I know there's a complaint sometimes in Cancun, you can't get it cool enough in here. It was great. It was blowing really cold air. The bathroom was nice. It had a tub and a shower. I booked this as if I was booking a client. This is not, they did not comp this room. I just booked it like anyone else. I didn't tell them I was a travel agent coming. I just wanted to experience it as if I was just someone coming here. Let's talk about the premium section. That is, you can book premium or non-premium. I did the premium just to see what it was like, and I think I would book anybody with into the premium level, and here is why. When I checked in, I met the people at the front door. They found my reservation. They're like, "Oh, you're premium level. Let me take you to your separate private check-in location." So they took me around the corner from the regular lobby desk and into this beautiful room. I sat down in front of a woman. She checked me in, super friendly, gave me all the information I needed. Put my little band on me. This is my room key, charges, privileges, anything else you need right there on your wrist. If you need dining reservations, while I sat there, we made the dining reservations. And then also in that lounge, they have soda, they have alcohol, they have snacks all day long. They have breakfast items in the morning. They have lunch items and snacks all day. And I thought that was great. That's one of my favorite things about this stay, I think, was that premium lounge access. It was just absolutely amazing. I loved in the premium section. After the check-in day, the next morning yesterday, I walked in and I was greeted, "Hey, Melissa, how are you doing? How was your stay?" And I was just blown away. They knew my name. I walked over to get some breakfast, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you like a latte? Do you want a latte?" He remembered what I had gotten the day before when I had checked in. And it's not in paper or plastic or cups like that. It's in nice teacups. Ceramic teacups. You just felt special, and that's what it's about, and it worked. I loved the premium lounge. So the premium is worth it. It wasn't a whole lot more to add the premium level onto my reservation, and so I highly suggest it. As I mentioned, I am in Barcelo Palace. There's 6 resorts in this complex, and I'll show you a map of it. I'm on the far end on the left if you're looking at a map and at Palace. So I can go up to the 4 resorts that are right in line with Palace. Barcelo Maya is the name of the entire complex, but it's Palace, Colonial, Tropical, Caribe, and Beach. And the Riviera on the opposite end is adult only. There are so many restaurants. Like I said, I only had 2 nights, and I'll have to put in this video at the bottom how many restaurants there were total, because there was a list of all of it. The first night I had Mexican because I'm like, I'm in Mexico. I want Mexican for my first night. Last night I had seafood here at Palace and at the Caribe restaurant, and the food was delicious. The Mexican was good. What I had last night was my favorite meal. Of course, like I said, there were so many others. There's a French restaurant, Italian restaurant. The food, once again, the buffet, I was a little disappointed. Day 1, I went down and it was crazy, and the buffet here was fair. It was a typical buffet anywhere you go. It wasn't outstanding. The tacos, I think, were the best thing. You couldn't go wrong there. They had pork and beef and several different kinds of tacos that were amazing. But everything else was just buffet food. Now, yesterday, after I had wandered a little bit, I had gone down to the next resort over. They had a restaurant that I stopped and had a light lunch in. At first, I thought it was an a la carte because that's what I was looking for, but it was not. It was the buffet, but it was close to the ocean, so I enjoyed that rather than the Palace buffet was on the bottom level of the lobby, and you really couldn't see the water. I found that food better, and maybe the view made it better. I don't know, but it had all kinds of breakfast items, omelets, bacon, yogurt, lots of fruit. I enjoyed that. I had a table right by the water where I could look out at the ocean, so that was a good experience. There are lots to do. This is one of those places, if you want to find a location that you don't want to leave the property for whatever reason, if you want it just to arrive and just be there, this is the place because it has so much going on. The pools are huge. There's a little shopping mall area that has anything from high-end merchandise to handmade crafts. There's a bowling alley right here, and I checked out the bowling alley yesterday, and it's like a sports bar, yelling and hooping and hollering and having a great time. But also in there were video games, and there was bowling. Bowling is $15 per person per game. There was a little area for food, and it was hot dogs and hamburgers and salad and, you know, bar food, but it was a setup that it was included in your stay at Barcelo. Get up at the bar, you order your drinks, you're still, you know, within the complex. So the drinks are all included as well. There was a little small carousel out in the little area in the little mall center. There's a miniature golf that's included that you can play. There is what I call Flow Rider, but surfing simulator, and there's a charge on that, and I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to check on that. It might be $20 a person as well. But yeah, I'll figure out all the prices and I'll put that on the screen. There is a small Pirates water park also on property. I think there's a small upcharge with that. I will have to check on that as well. All of that is right here. And what's cool, because it is large and it takes a little while to get to. Now, you can walk the beach and get 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes maybe to get from end to end. But there's also this cool double-decker shuttle bus that takes you anywhere you want to go. And it runs, there's more than one running. So when I rode it yesterday, I didn't wait more than maybe 10 minutes, probably not even that. So they have several going. So anywhere you want to go on the property, you can hop on a little shuttle bus. It's kind of open up on the top so you can get the breeze. And that reminds me when I was riding. So that we just passed. There is Delphinarius, I guess you'd say it, Delphinarius. You can swim with dolphins right here on property. Also, there is so many things to do right here on this property. So the question is always, who is this for? This is a place for multi-generational families. I think anybody with kids with any age, whether they're small with splash pads, whether they're older, they've got the game room, the bowling alley, the water park. Lots to do. I've seen teens walking around. I've seen family with small kids. And then if you want an adult, if you want adult-only area, you can still have that with the Riviera on the opposite end of the complex. You can stay in the adult area. Here at Palace, I did find a little tucked-away adult-only pool. So while this is a family resort, there was an adult-only pool, and it was much quieter. There was just a few people there, so that was nice too. I am pleased with the beach because it can be hit and miss in Cancun on whether you have a good beach. The beach directly in front of Palace where I'm staying is a little rocky. The girl that checked me in did tell me if I went a little further down to one of the other resorts, there's a better area to snorkel with. The sargassum is always a question on how bad it is. It is early in the summer season. Today is May 1st. Yesterday when I was walking the beach, there is some coming in. It's not bad, but of course we're not at the height of the season yet. And they've got tractors and they've got men with rakes and they are getting it off the beach. So they are working really hard to keep that from happening. So that is, I think, most of everything that I can tell you. I think the pool and the beach both are beautiful. And so if you're looking for somewhere that you want a little bit of both, you got it here. My suggestion is when you book your dining reservations, book a later time, 7:30 is what I did last night, 8, so that you can have some late afternoon at the pool or the beach because that's some of the nicest weather. It's a little less crowded. People are starting to go get ready for dinner. And so that would be my biggest tip for enjoying the pool. And that pretty much covers everything that I have learned about Barcelo Maya Complex. I didn't have a whole lot of time here, so there's a lot of things I didn't see and I didn't get on video. I personally would come here and vacation again, and I would bring Brian here. I think he would like it. There's plenty to do. He's not a sit by the pool all day kind of guy. So hope that helps, but stay tuned. More video to come because I am not going home today. Coming soon. I'm headed down to Moon Palace. I'm meeting up with some of my fellow advisors, and we are going to explore all of the Palace resorts in the next 5 days that are here in Cancun. So stay tuned. Hi, so did you enjoy this video? Did you find it informative or entertaining? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so that you can be notified each time we put out a new video. We're trying to add as much content as quickly as we can. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.